Greetings, citizens. Welcome to another live stream of Star Citizen. Right, enough of that shit. Let's get on with this. This is a new patch update. It's PTU 8376.002. Came out yesterday, and we tested and played with it last night. Did a few things. Was absolutely completely happy with it. There is still a few problems here and there, but we're going to get into this and make the most of it. Now, yesterday we're joining the EU server. Yesterday there was a major problems with trains, shuttles, elevators, ships not appearing. And I'm gobsmacked because other people are like using the software and it's working great for them, and I'm having nothing but problems. And I'm thinking, well, what could this be? What issues could arise from me doing what I'm doing to them doing what I'm doing? And the sort of the second or third item on the list was I'm streaming, they're not. So yeah, yesterday I quit streaming, and guess what? The whole thing just worked like perfect, like you wouldn't believe, like you would expect. So yeah, what I've done is, well, I've been streaming at maximum bandwidth now. I've got a nice, quick 500 megabit internet connection, but it seems that Star Citizen doesn't like other streaming software running while you're playing Star Citizen. And maybe there's an element of, there we are, we've woken up in the habitat in Horizon. Maybe there's an element of battling for bandwidth. So I've turned down the bandwidth stream by sort of 500k a second. We're going to see if that makes any difference to the way the software performs. I'm absolutely, because I was playing it for like 3-4 hours last night. Yeah, I did the usual traveling from Hurston to. I did it twice, in fact. I travelled from Hurston to Crusader, and then from Crusader to Hurston, and from Hurston to Crusader again. All the trains, elevators, everything worked fine, absolutely fine. Went to the Radon Horizon platforms. I'm going to get out of bed now. I went to. Oh, yeah, can you believe this? I'm stuck in bed again. Right. Let's have a see. What's in our inventory? Nothing. Nothing. On the person, I mean. So what we're going to do is kill ourselves. Oops, that's a good start. But anyway, I went to the Radon Horizon platforms in a ship. Right. I did the security mission, the security assessment, went to an outpost on Yella, wiped out all the Ninetales enemies, didn't shoot a friendly this time, which was a turn up for the books. I really, really do apologise yesterday. I don't know what happened to OBS software that I was using to stream. Let me just check this is running, and it is running, so there's no problem there. Yeah, I went to the outpost, killed all the Ninetales, got the contract for the raid on Horizon, and just did a test run around there. And everything works great. Everything works brilliantly. So I'm really confident that that we're going in the right direction with this. But I just want to test now. I want to test the streaming while playing the game, see the functionality of the software. Maybe make some more adjustments. You can see I did. It was really funny because I was halfway through doing another mission, and it was a delivery mission with parcels, because I wanted to go around the outposts and collect, you know, you do the outpost delivery missions, you go pick up the parcels, then deliver them somewhere. I wanted to go around the outposts and collect all the items from the chests. And I got halfway through that, and the game crashed, and then it said, there's a problem with your account. It gave me I think it was a 19,005 error code. And I just couldn't log in, and I thought, what the hell? You know, I've been playing for like a couple of hours at this point, and then there was a problem with my account, and I thought, strange. So I closed everything down, started the RSI launcher back up, and it said update, and I thought, right, so they've released a new patch. Here we are in Orison General Hospital. Those bloody things. I've seen more of those in hangars than I have in a hospital, due to dickheads manipulating them. So let's call the elevator. So yeah, the patch came out, logged in, played it without streaming, and I'm like, whoa, this is good. It was quick, responsive, fully functional, and damn, why are all the servers so dead? Greetings, citizens. Nope. You know, I've got a pet hate about, you know, the oh God, I've forgotten the name of them. What did they call them? Emojis. You know, the text things. You know, when somebody types 07 for a salute. You know, like this. And I'm thinking, that's not a salute. That's holding your hand like 6 inches above your head. So it should be 07, because that's a salute. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm giving up on that 07 stuff, and I'm using 07 if that's what people want to do. It's just a bit of fun. From EVE Online, because, yeah, I'm an old EVE Online player from way back in the mid-2000s. And you are going to have to excuse me, because I've got a beautiful pot of hot coffee this morning. No, we don't want that www, right. So, we've woken up in Orison, and we are looking to see what the stream is like. We're now running at, I think it's 2 megabytes a second instead of 2.5 or 2 and nearly 3 or whatever. So, actually, I haven't checked, but I am going to check this while I'm at the Stratus Mall. Stratus at Cloudview Center. I need to get a bit closer. There we go. So, yeah, I hope I'm still on. Did I check this? Did I check the graphics? Yeah, we're on very high. We're on high, very high. So that's cool. That's cool. Right now, Mister, before you say no, shut it. Right before you say anything, I don't want none of your bullshit today. I'm just gonna check your terminal and then I'm on my way. Okay? Understood? Understood? Paisan? Capiche? See my mean face? That's what you get if you twat today. Whoa, what's this? S71. Wish we had one of those. S71? Yeah, they're alright, S71. Right, so we're gonna just use this terminal. Well, we can buy. Look at these. Look at these. T-shirts. T-shirts. Animus Missile Launcher Magazine. Well, you're going to need to buy some of them because every single one of them in the crates that you loot are empty. You get an empty magazine. There's no ammunition in it. Yeah. That's good to know. They're only 30 each. Actually, let's have a look at the prices of this stuff. So, I would use that very infrequently. I would use that almost exclusively. 6 credits each. God, it could buy like 100 of them. 600 credits. You get 600 credits for getting out of bed in this game. However, cruise slow. No, it's still not. When you click on the, the description, it doesn't change the graphic. But when you click on the graphic, it changes. So, yeah, CIG need to address that. And I don't know if it's been highlighted yet, but I'm making a note of all these things in case I ever do get time to hit the community forums and highlight these issues. Coffee, tea, piss. I mean pips. Or fizz. Fizz. Piss. Who the hell buys this stuff? Mocha. I've got a Mocha machine. It's mint. It really is mint. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to buy anything. And that guy, him.
Nice to see you again.
No, it's not nice to see me again. Kelto boy. Right, so let's get out of here. And we need to... Whoa, that's a good jacket. Hey, mister, where did you get those threads? Oh, where did you get those threads? What's that number on it? Stay still. Oops, sorry, it's a girl. Sorry, I thought because you had a skinhead, you were a yobbo. Okay. R9095. Now that, I think that is going to be like DMC. DMC. It should have run somewhere on there. Run DMC, do you remember them? Whoa. Right, so doors are opening. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, I know. I know. It's all about direction, sense of direction, and I've lost mine this morning. Okay, so there's the habitat. Beautiful building. The graphics are all displaying. Well, that shuttle's working. Let's go. That's the Providence platform. We'll go over to the starport shuttle and just test this. Right, so shuttle arriving in 0.
Missed your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly.
That one's not working.
More flights means less worries.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum, bum ba-dum ba-dum. I really do believe you got to trust me on this. Shuttle arriving in 0. I really do believe it's the stream that's affecting this. Right, so the raid on Orison shuttle's working as well. Because, I can see one up there. Look, that's it there. That's it. Dum, 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 dum. So let's just see the spaceport shuttle. And that's working. Look, that's arrived now.
To check for your personal belongings before
Except the
and
timing's
after all
out.
shuttle
The
flights,
timing's out.
and to dispose of any trash at appropriate receptacles. No stress, no mess.
Thank you. Thank you. Now maybe I can get a sentence in before your next announcement. In fact, it would be prudent to walk away. I'm telling you, when I'm not streaming, this works perfectly. This works brilliantly. The trains in Lawville, the shuttles in Orison, all the elevators except the hangar elevators in Orville when I landed wouldn't, you could call them, but they wouldn't arrive. And that was without streaming. And I had that problem. But at the same time, I was in chat with talking to a few guys. There's only 17 people on the server last night. It was like a morgue. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I like other players. I like interacting with other players. But on the PTU, when I'm testing stuff, I like it to be like a graveyard. I just like to get on with stuff and not have anybody interfering. Yesterday, you didn't see it, but some guy PK'd me. That was on the Solanke platform in Raid of Orison, and it was really weird. Really weird. He was wearing Ninetales armor, but I could tell the way he was running, the direction he was going, that was not an NPC. I knew it was a player straight away, so I just left him alone. I was on my way back to the shuttle, and I bent down to loot a corpse. Next thing I know, bastard shooting me in the back. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm a player. What are you doing? But he shot me and he killed me anyway. So I give him a crime stat. He can spend time in Clasher for that shit. But it's okay. It's part of the game, right? My attitude is, griefers are just wankers. And if you don't know what a wanker is, I think in American terminology, it's a jerk off. Australians and New Zealanders and the whole ex-British Empire world will know what a wanker is because it's it's like the second best English word after bollocks. Bollocks is the best British English word ever. Is it? Yeah, bollocks is the best. Yeah, bollocks. Ah, bollocks. You're talking bollocks. That's bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, it's just great. It's like Australians. I don't know if they say the word struth anymore, but the word struth can be used for anything, right? You can put struth in any sentence for any reason, and it's an Australian thing. I don't think they use it as much as they used to, but struth is a great word, but it's an Aussie word, And bollocks is a British word. Bollocks. Ah, bollocks. Right, so I want to go up there and I'm going to go up to the roof and do the thing because we're naked in our underwear. Have we got any gigs on? No, we haven't got any gigs on. Last night when I was testing, right, that's working, although a bit jerkily. Okay, I was testing the platforms. And I just did one mission, and I went in the ship, and there was 15 enemies to kill. And so I went to the roof first, obviously. There was only 4 enemies available. That's a bit jerky. That's a bit of an FPS drop there. Hang on a minute, where did that nurse go?
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Was that her who sat down? Right, okay. Good morning, sir. Right, so shuttle's arriving.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Shuttle is arriving, and I might,
Please clear the hatch.
might,
Shuttle will be departing.
based on this performance, I might just reduce the bandwidth a little bit more. I'm going to watch this, play it back after I finish streaming just to see the quality of it. But
to the temporary residences for VIPs
it is
passengers who have
at the moment it's about a sixth
should disembark at this stop.
of the bandwidth. Sorry, it's about there's about a sixth of the total bandwidth I used to use not being used. So I want to make sure the quality's there, and there's no problems. But this is okay. This is fine. Gameplay wise, I mean. God, do I ever finish a sentence? My mind is just in constant cascading waterfall of things I need to say, and I interrupt myself to move on to another topic, and it's like, you know, it's like I'm like molecules in a plasma accelerator. They're just firing all over the place. What do they call it? A quantum collider or something? No, it's not quantum, is it? It's a mass collider. Yeah. So yeah, this seems to be working okay. You know, the shuttles, although it's a bit, the timers, when it says shuttle arriving in 10 seconds when the shuttle's already there, that's got something to do with it. Because the stream software is chewing up the bandwidth. Without the stream software, there are no problems. So that's my end. That is my end. And it's a bit of a puzzler. Because, you know, obviously other players are using the trains and elevators and everything else as expected. And I'm thinking, why is it different for me? And I'm thinking, well, there's my internet connection, there's my computer, and I'm streaming. Hang on a minute. Stop there. I'm streaming. Yeah. Trespassing on private property. Leave or risk prosecution. This is Crusader saying this, right? This is Crusader. Well, first of all, Crusader, you can sit and swivel. Secondly, we don't care. Because trespassing doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You know. I would have loved... After that guy killed me yesterday, talking about Crusader security. After that guy killed me yesterday, him and his buddy jumped on the shuttle, right? This shuttle takes them straight back to Crusader showroom rooftop, where there are several, more than several, heavy armed, aggressive, thug security guards, right? I would have loved to see him get off the shuttle. However, when I got back there, I wanted to get back there to see him arrive. And when I got back there, there was a dead security guard, heavy armor, and it wasn't a player, it was an NPC. It's just a dead security guard laying on the ground. So there must have been some kind of shootout. And this guy would have bought it. I mean, there's 4 or 5 of them on the actual transit platform, and then there's another 3 or 4 or 5 above where the medics, you know, they set up some triage.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
And I would have just, you know, you're not expecting. You think you're on the shuttle thinking, yeah, I taught that guy a lesson.
Yeah, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
I waited until his back was turned when he was looting a body, and then I killed him. I rock. And then you get back, and Crusader security just like, this is an offender. Let's kill him. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, let's drop that. Let's drop the blue shirt. You know what it's like. I mean, I got a crime stat yesterday, and I was looking for a terminal to see how much the fine was. And then I started getting shot. And I just thought to myself, nah, screw this. I'm just looking in these corpses just for what they've got. See if they've got, there's plenty of knives, plenty of knives. Actually, what we'll do is find some armor. We'll find some armor. What's this guy got on? Light armor. Nah, not bloody light. Jesus. Poor bloke. It's not enough to be dead. Right? It's not enough to be dead. You've got to get stripped naked and... What's he got? Medium. We'll take this. We'll also take... Do you know? Right. So, last night... This is my goddamn grenade launcher. Last night I'm here. I'm in this exact position. And I'm looting that guy to see what he's got in his armor, which is nothing. Right? I had a sniper rifle and a grenade launcher on my back. I went to the shuttle. Oh no, when I finished looting him, the grenade launcher vanished. It just poofed. And I'm like, huh? Where's the grenade launcher gone? I thought maybe, maybe it's just a visual glitch or a bug or something like that. And I got in the shuttle and I'm travelling back and I had full armour, full heavy armour. And in the blink of an eye, it went from full armour to an undersuit with just the sniper rifle on my back. But the weird thing was I was holding a knife. I was holding a saw blade, a sawtooth combat knife. Now, I'm thinking to myself, has that got anything to do with it? What element is this? A G2. Right, so we'll equip that. Huh? Oh, because we've got a G2 helmet on. Right, okay. Okay, no problem. I knew that. I'm just testing you. What we got? Nothing. And then, yeah, I just lost everything. And I had quite a lot of loot on me. I had quite a lot of loot that I'd collected. And I just lost everything. And I'm like, that shouldn't happen. But I've been trying to reproduce the problem. And I can't. I can't reproduce it. I went round quite a few times after that, doing the same thing, picking up a knife, holding it in my hand. Did it 3 or 4 times, and we're going to have that knife. And I couldn't reproduce it, so it was just a one-off error. But, CIG are not interested in... What the hell? Oh, I was going to say, what kind of gun is that? It's half a P4, and I'm not going to say MP4. I'm going to say P4. I'm over that MP4 business now, and if I ever say MP4 again, slap me hard. Or slap me hard at. That's a 3 times holographic. Now, what's this? That's a S1. And this guy, I seriously need to come back and loot some of these suits. Because then I'll go around singing ZZ Top. And not legs. She's got legs. Right. No, S1, S2. I don't even know what an E-mod stabilizer fits on.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Yeah, of course it is. So we've got a grenade launcher. I don't think I got to... What were they? 30 credits each? The ammo for a grenade launcher?
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Compensator 1. Nah, we don't want any of that. Did I check these? I did. They didn't have anything. I didn't check this bloke though. The guy in the pinstripe. I used to have a mate called Paul who was an accountant, and he wore these pinstripe suits, and he had this briefcase. He looked like a goddamn gangster. We always used to joke and say, you know, are you a fucking hitman? And he used to laugh and say, no, why? I said, because you look like one. You know, you know what accountants are like. They don't give anything away. They don't have a sense of humour. And if you're an accountant, I'm sorry, but I just know too many accountants. They're like robots. And he used to walk in with a face like thunder, and he used to think, oh, what's happened? So are you all right? And he'd say, I am fine. It is a good day. And you're like, oh my God. Next he's going to say T1000 Cyberdyne Systems. But, yeah, he was great. He was great. But, yeah, first thing in the morning, he'd come into work in his pinstripe suit and briefcase, and you think, he's just killed somebody. He's just bumped somebody off before he arrived to work, you know. So, flashlight. We don't want a flashlight. God. We don't want a flashlight. And this fella, it's a good thing he's naked, because the number of times I've looted him and he's had nothing. But hey, yesterday I went onto the, where's all this gear? I went onto the Brushwood platform, where the mission was, with the ship, and I could only find 4 enemies on the roof. And so there's 11 left. And I'm thinking, where the hell are the rest of these enemies? So I actually went down to the entrance. In the ship, it was a Pisces. No enemies. I've checked him, haven't I? I'll tell you what, we're going to just pick up a P4. Ah, see, I didn't say MP4. We're going to pick up a P4 just in case we need it. Because the grenade launcher is not the best weapon to be using. So S1, right, okay. It's not the best weapon to be using when you get into a... Oh, did I check to see if there was a crate here? Damn it. But this should have loads of... No. In fact, what we're going to do is just... Can we? No, we can't. We're going to pop our helmet down and we're going to have a drink. We're not going to be spending too much time doing this today. We're just going to have a quick scout round, see what there is, see if we can loot anything good. And then we're going to get on with stuff. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, when CIG released that patch yesterday, it was a wipe. So when you log in, you got to reset your character up and choose a spawn location. So lost everything, all the progress and stuff we'd collected up to that point. We just lost it all, which is expected. It is expected. But yeah, so it's a brand new start, and we're going to equip that helmet. It's a brand new start, a brand new day. Come on, get up, man, get up. Right, so we're just about done here. But I did find on the Brushwood platform there was only 4 enemies, and I thought, where the hell are the rest of them? Couldn't see any of them. Went down to the entrance in the ship, nobody there, and I thought it must be because I've come in the ship, because I accepted the mission before arriving in the ship, but there was no enemies. I'm thinking, this is really strange. So I actually went on foot, and 11 of them, all 11 were in the foyer. And I took them all out except one of them, which was a pink face, you know, the hooded pink face guys. I took them all out with a sniper rifle, didn't even get near them. And the pink face was right at the back of the room looking at the wall with his back to me, so I just shot him in the back of the head. Yeah, it's a mafia style execution killing. God, what's this? Huh? There's a medium armor doing lying around. Okay. So we got helmet, undersuit, and core armor. Okay. Weird. But it was really kind of, and I think this is this medium or light armor? Medium armor. Have we got? No, we haven't. So we'll take that. We'll just take those clips. We got a compensator on our. No, we haven't. So we'll have that compensator on our gun. We'll leave that there because if we ever come back here, nobody really runs down here. So that guy is usually one of the last to get looted. We'll just come round here and see to this bloke. There's no shuttle there, and there's no crate, so we'll just call the shuttle. We're not gonna use it. We just want it back there, and the gates are open, which is strange. That usually happens when something's lagging. That's ammo that I dropped. I can't believe it's still there, but that is toy. It's toy gun ammo that I dropped last night. So, no doubt whether I'm on the same server as I was last night. Right, so nothing there. And yeah, on my way to walking to the platform, I came across half a dozen nine-tails, and I killed them all except one guy. And this one guy, he was firing his machine gun constantly, you know, like a Gatling gun. And I was well hidden, and he was still hitting me, and I was having to heal, you know, every 30 seconds or so. He was hitting me. And I was behind counters, I was behind walls, you know, the wall where the green, whatever it's called, sign is when you come out of the elevator in a foyer. And he was hitting me. And I thought, this is weird. This is a bit strange. But it was constant. You know, boom, 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 boom. I'm thinking, what kind of fucking gun has he got? And I gets back there. He killed me. He killed me. And I got back there. And this one guy, he had not a custodian, you know, what's that stupid rifle that they use? It's not even ballistic. But yeah, he had one of those. And I'm thinking, this gun has limited ammunition. Why can the NPCs fire it constantly? They don't have, and he had 2 clips of ammo on him that weren't used and a full clip on his gun. I mean, CIG really need to address that. You know, once an NPC spawns, a flashlight, I don't want that. Once an NPC spawns, he's got a limited amount of ammo. Great. And yet this one, he just fired constantly. And I'm like, nah, this shouldn't be happening. Right, so we're going to put 4 of those on our person. And we're going to take some of those. We've got P4 there. Yeah, we're going to take some of those. Yeah, we'll have one of them. What I'm doing now is when I see FS9 ammo, I'm dumping it on the floor because the crate you know, I'll go back to a crate and it's despawned. And I'm thinking, shit, there was some ammo in there that I wanted, or there's a gun in there that I wanted. So if I see any guns or ammo that I'm thinking of picking up later, I just throw it on the floor, because then, as you can see, with those 3 toy gun magazines, they're just there forever. I mean, it must be a good 12 hours. Must be a good 12 hours since I dumped those toy gun magazines. Or maybe, yeah, maybe 10 hours, 11 hours, something like that. I don't think this bloke's got anything, but we're going to check him anyway. Oh yeah, he has. He's got some stuff. Nothing that we want. Right. We are going to sneak up here. Now, if that toy gun ammo's there, there's also, if nobody else has taken it, there's going to be a grenade launcher and a shitload of grenade launcher ammo and a shitload of FS9 ammo up on the upper floor of this Solanke platform. All is quiet. Why are we whispering? In case the Ninetales hears us, why do you think I'm whispering? Jesus. Now, you know about loud voices and footsteps and stuff, don't you? That's why I'm whispering. But they can't hear you. Says who? You're trying to tell me that NPCs can't hear me? Yeah, right. La 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 la. No, we don't want that. Is that gallant? Oh man, it's two. There's 2. I should have brought a backpack if I was gonna go on a supply run. I should have brought a backpack because I got a gallant rifle from the bunker yesterday, which is cool, very cool. I'm going to get the gallant rifle and put it in your face. Right, so I'm going to dump this FS9 ammo on the floor. I'm going to collect all the med pens that I can. Should have brought a backpack, because I'm thinking if the grenade launcher and other stuff is still there, I'm going to be strapped to carry it all. Right, elevator's working. We've got 60 ammo. We need to go to upper floor. We've got 60 ammo on our body, on our person. Oh yeah, last night opens an elevator door. There's 3 of them stood in front of me. And I've got an FS9 in my hand. And I'm like, da 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 da. It's just mayhem. One of them said, "He's here." No shit, he's here. Right, so, it's gone. It was right here. Right here was all the ammo for the grenade launcher. Right, somebody's found it. Who cares? I don't think. Oh yeah, we can. We can take 5. I think 25 is the limit for the med pens that we can carry on medium armor. It's 35 with heavy. We'll just throw that on the floor there. Nothing else that we need. Throw that down. It's only one. It's there can be only one. Highlander movie with Christopher Lambert. What a movie that was. Completely ruined it with the second one. So, tractor beam. We'll have that. Compensator 3 and compensator 1s. Do you want his gigs? Yeah, we'll take his gigs. Thank you very much, mister. I think this is all we're going to do. Oh, come on. Look at this one. we're not going to go much further than this. We don't need to. I just wanted to come see if that grenade launcher stuff, because it was like tacit suppressor 1, so that's not going to fit any of our guns. I just wanted to come and see if that grenade, because there was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 grenade launcher magazines. And, you know, it's all free stuff. What the hell? That's a ball of snot. I don't know what they call them anywhere else in the world, but you gotta know what snot is. Great. Watch out for the, no, there's none here. Although, I think the pink heads are easier to see in the dark. Split that. Put that in there. That is 100% 25. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'll take a few more of those. I can always dump them if we find something better to pick up. Let's check there's not a crate around here as well. No, there isn't. Right, okay. We'll just check one more body and then we're going to make our way back. This guy here. Although Democore. I wish I could loot a Democore rifle. Might do that today. Might go around, do some bunkers. I don't know. I don't know how common they are in Crusader, but in Hurston, the security forces, especially the executive security, carry Democore rifles around like they were born with them. Yeah, there's no point in wandering around for hours searching for stuff in the hope, you know, going around like a gold prospector, sieving for nuggets or whatever they call them. Not nuggets, but you know, granules of gold. Ground floor. I was kind of hoping there's going to be some weapons in the crates, but no such luck. And I don't know how. How used, if I can put it in those terms, how popular this has been. Where's the? So we've got 9 gallant. Let's try 2. All right. So can we? Nope, not 7. Let's try 5. Nope. Oh, we can only get away with it. No. Oh yeah. Okay. That's looming. Don't take that. Oh, bollocks. Now, I'll tell you what, if we want Gallant Rifle, we'll just go to the Stratus Mall and buy it. If we want Gallant Rifle ammo, we'll just buy it from the mall, Stratus Mall. That's what we'll do. Cheap enough. I mean, we're not, you know, we're not counting beans here. So, equip that. Equip that. Is there anything else in here? No, I want to loot, not close. Nope. Xeon Compensator 3. Devastator shotgun looks almost identical to the Karna rifle magazine. I wish they'd changed that. You know, well, how can a shotgun ammo magazine look anything like a laser weapon or energy weapon magazine? It just doesn't make sense. You know, like the ammunition for a laser weapon looks almost identical to a shotgun cartridge, doesn't it? Yeah, right. But we're going to come over here to this other crate that we encountered. Wherever it was. It was over here. Because I dumped some ammo outside of there as well. What I'm going to do is probably take the 2 clips of P4 ammunition off my body and load up with what I dumped out of this crate. I think it's just FS9 stuff that I'm looking for. Like I say, cheapskate bastard, I don't go and buy it. If I can loot it, I will. Right. I'm surprised though that there's no... whoa, what was that? What the hell? Do you know, I did that, yes. I was looting a corpse. And I got pushed forward and I thought, what the hell was that? And it was a naked bloke behind me. And he was just stood there looking at me. And he didn't move. And I said, what's up, buddy? You know, if you're going to attack, I'll gladly give you an hour and a half in Clesher prison. Because, believe it or not, naked people can knock you out with like 2 hits. They can incapacitate you. Right, so there's nothing in there, and we're gonna equip that. Now, if I stand up, oh come on, let me grab this magazine. There it is. Put that in there. There's another one somewhere. There it is. So should have 1, 2, 3 slots left for these. Equip that, and equip that. Because there's no grenade launcher ammo. Where have I got my gun out? I don't need my gun out. Just have a look in here. Just for the sake of it. See if there's anything worth taking. Yeah, he just stood there, this guy. And just looking at me naked. Didn't say a word. I don't even know if he spoke English, but strange. Strange. And we just kind of... I stood up. I stopped looting and stood up. And saying, what's up? You know, what's going on here? And he just looked at me. And I was fully kitted out. You know, I had heavy armour on and a sniper rifle and an FS9 with a silencer on it. And I thought, this bastard does me in. I'm going to lose all this again. And it's not so much losing the items, it's the time it takes to bloody well collect them. Which is a complete waste. Now I've got a knife there, so I don't need another sawtooth. Although, how much? No, it's 3%. And we don't... I think we've got loads, and I think we collected some last night. But that's about it. That is about it. Now I'm just going to go around looking for any crates that might exist. I think usually there's one on top here or on here, and it's not there now, so... Right. And in here, the most common place for an ammo crate is here, for a supply crate, but the sustenance crates can spawn anywhere, but they don't often spawn in here. Just a bit wary of running around this place in the dark because I just know some noob's going to come along and oh, there's something moving. Da, 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 da. It's a friendly. Don't care. Da, 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 da. Uzi 9mm. Da, 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 da. You know what they're like. Engage brain before pulling trigger. Huh? What's that? Never heard of that before. No shit. Yeah. Saw that guy that I killed the other day for firing at me when I'm going, no, I'm a player. You know, I spoke twice to him and I said, first time I said, I saw him arrive and I
The
said,
next shuttle is approaching the station.
right. I saw him arrive and I said, right, there's a player in the vicinity. All the enemies are dead. Do not fire.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
He runs off into, round the corner. And then I thought, did he hear me? 30 seconds later, he comes back. And he sees me because I'm stood right in the middle of the walkway. And I said, I'm a player. Don't shoot. Gets his gun out. Da, 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 da. I'm going, stop. Then he stops. Then I wasted him. I thought, you stupid prick. I spoke to him afterwards. And he gave me a crime stat. Right? He shot at me, injured me. I killed him, and I'm the one who ended up in prison for it. And I spoke to him afterwards. And he's like, you got what you deserved, you killed me. I said, you fucking shot first. You opened fire, you threw the first stone. Yeah, but you killed me, so you deserve to go to prison. What kind of fucking mentality is that? You know? And it was just, I guess he was just pissed off at being killed. But, you know, I told him twice. I said, didn't you hear me? He said, yes, I heard you. That's why I stopped shooting. I said, did you hear me the first time? And he's like, it might have been the game. And I said, what? Do you think it was the fucking voices in your head that were talking to you? Telling you there's a player in the area and all the enemies are dead? Cunt. Honestly. I mean, people just make shit up just to justify themselves, don't they? Nobody fucking holds their hand up and said, okay, that's all I wanted. For him to say, look, I made a mistake. No, it was, I'm a new player. I don't know the game very well. You know, all these fucking bullshit reasons that aren't reasons, they're excuses. Now, I'm getting annoyed at him now. And I bumped into him last night and he went, hello, Exaga. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Tell me why you give me a crime stat. Oh, we're not starting this again. I'm ignoring you now. I said, well, I'll shut the fuck up when you explain yourself. No, that's all I want is an explanation of why you give me a crime stat for killing you after you shot me. A simple, I made a mistake, I realised it was a mistake, I've learned from it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Yeah. And some people don't even care. Oh, knocked the mouse there. Some people don't care whether they learn or not. They'll just go around killing other people. Yeah, the game allows you to do that. But you get a crime stat for it. And yeah, I'm really sorry about yesterday on the stream. Went to prison, did all the business in prison. Might hit the Spectrum community forum and discuss that because my mate Folks said that there's quite a lot of activity over prison and how it should be dealt with. You know, players giving their opinions, and I can understand. Even before I've read it, I know what the conversation is going to be. On the extreme end of, I want the soft touch. I don't want any penalty for doing really bad things. You're going to get the other extreme where, yeah, let's give them life imprisonment for sneezing. You know, you've got to find some balance in the middle. You've got to find some. You've got to find some common ground where the punishment suits the crime. And I know it's sometimes thrown together quickly and not really much thoughts put out before it's implemented. But it really does. I mean, I killed an NPC. I killed a player. Oh no, I killed 2 NPCs
Next station.
yesterday.
If this is your stop,
I killed
please
one by
prepare to
mistake in a
disembark.
bunker, and I killed one in the mines, just to see what the result was.
Last call for passengers.
I
The
spent-
shuttle is preparing to depart.
I spent maybe 30, 40 minutes in prison. That's not good. The elevators are missing. That's not good at all. That isn't good. That is not good. I spent 30, 40 minutes in prison and I got out scot-free. Now, I think there should be either the same penalty for homicide, whether it's NPC or player, or it should be much more severe for a player, for killing a player, than an NPC. It just depends what CIG wants, right? I think it should be the latter. I think killing an NPC should be like 3/4 of the sentence for killing a player. So if you get an hour and a half for killing a player, you get an hour for killing an NPC. That's not too bad. That is not too bad.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Right, so the shuttle we came on has now disappeared. Now we've got glitching shuttles again. And I'm guessing this is going to be because of the stream. It's now sort of 8 AM in the UK. We've been streaming for about an hour. There, that guard teleporting in like that. That isn't teleporting. Oh, here's another shuttle. Right, so
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
let me just do this. Let me just do this. So we're gonna get on the
Please clear
shuttle,
the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
and we're gonna go. We're gonna do the tour. We're gonna go to Sri Lanka and come back. Because
Next stop, Solangi platform. Home to the temporary
right, so the elevators, the elevator building is definitely there when we left.
Center or the Abe Towers should disembark at this stop.
I'm trying to find a balance of where the game's happy to run while I'm streaming, but I'm not like streaming at such a low quality that it's poor quality. You know, I'm trying to, because like I said earlier, I turned the streaming software, the OBS software, I turned that off, and within 2 minutes, every shuttle was working, and I tested the elevators and everything else, and I went on missions and did them. Then the new patch came out, the 6002 patch. Continued to carry it to work great. Yeah. So we'll just do this tour of actually no, I could have actually shoved all that in the inventory and put that in the inventory as well and gone and picked up more. I could have done that, but never mind. But anyway, we got our Copperhead grenade launcher back, because that is ours. That was ours last night. We just left it on the floor. Surprised it's still there actually, because all the other there was another grenade launcher and 4, 5, maybe 6 clips of grenade launcher ammo, and that's gone. Somebody's got that. And the grenade launcher is not a great weapon. It's not a great weapon for taking on enemies with machine guns. It's great for taking on enemies with machine guns that haven't seen you. You can just blow the hell out of them. You know, blow shit up. It's like Jack O'Neill from Stargate. Let's blow it up. The TV series, not the movie. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Don't want too many problems because, to be fair, this software is progressing wonderfully, and don't want to be questioning the software when I know it's working fine without streaming. Right, so we are here. We are here.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Yeah. Shuttle will be departing. Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to Star Citizen, and it wouldn't be fair to CIG, and it would be giving a false impression if I said this software's crap. Like I have done in the past on certain occasions when things really haven't been working. You know, no trains, elevators not working. Yeah, last night when I got back to Orison and the elevators weren't working, people were complaining that the elevators weren't working in Lawville and New Babbage. So that must have been a server thing. It wasn't just localized, and it wasn't just me. There was many other people having the same issues. Also, people couldn't take off in the ships. It was like the ships were glued to the tarmac, and or the steel floor if it was in a station. So, you know, this is what the testing software are all about, and need to get to the bottom of these problems, find out where they exist, report them, highlight them, so CIG can address them and fix them. And yeah, there's a conversation going on yesterday about when 3.18 will hit the live server. People are like, oh, it's only going to be a few days now. Right, yeah, right. Depends what CIG have got to do. You know, they'll have a list of tick boxes to achieve before they release this onto the live server, and you don't know how long that list is. You know, although there is a patch update statement on the forums, and I've read it. It's surprisingly short. You know, but then again, it's only a couple of days since the last patch, so yeah. I mean, for the amount of stuff they've fixed, and they have fixed a lot, it is surprisingly short, in my opinion. You know, I don't work for CIG. I'm not involved in the development of Star Citizen, so they'll have their own way of working, their own modus operandi for doing that. That's whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's a tree. Do you know, I can't see it now, but that looked to me like a dinosaur. I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah, I'm having conversation on my YouTube, one of my YouTube videos about that AI, and expat brat, who was the character behind the AI, came forward and it's like, yeah, it was me, and God, I wish she hadn't have done that. I just wish she'd kept quiet. Why? Because then we could have carried on the the ruse. Okay, yeah, it's a ruse. You know, you get people to believe that there's an AI walking about, and it intrigues them, it amazes them, mystifies them. But now the cat's out of the bag, and everybody knows, and it's like, yeah, you know, exactly. You are so dumb for falling for that shit.
Please prepare to
Well, yeah, okay, fine. You know, some people are going to say that because everybody likes to assume. But the first thing I did was to put focus on the player, and it came up with send friend request, invite to party. I'm thinking, right, so this is a player. Because if you go up to an NPC, whoa! What do you see? You see a nurse doing a moonwalk. Okay, so you go up to an NPC, right, and you select focus, and what do you get? Nada. You get Jack. You go up to a player, and I'll show you when I find another player. What do you get? There's no guards. There is no guards, no goddamn elevators. One nurse. Yeah, I think what I'll do... You see, as the internet gets busier, it's going to become... bandwidth is going to become more expensive and commoditized. So, you know, it's going to be... it's going to make a difference. And like I say, it's now nearly 20 past 8 in the morning, so people are going to start waking up, going to work. Not everybody's like me who gets up before the birds start singing.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I would pay you to shut your mouth, love. I really would. But yeah, the belief that there is a new AI in Star Citizen. Just imagine the excitement and interest that could create. But now everybody knows it was Expat Brat. So Expat Brat, if you ever see this video, don't do that again. When you come up with a good idea like that, keep it to yourself. Or play with it a little. Because there's nothing more I like than winding people up. I really, really do love winding people up. You know, and that's not to laugh at them. That's to laugh with them at the situation. And I think everybody who comes along and assumes and you know wants to point the finger and you know, fuck them people, assholes. You're dumb. You're stupid. It's just what's that do for people?
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Often, I found out in life, often people who go around saying that are that themselves. You know, they're more guilty of that than the ones they're accusing of. Right, so, I don't know where... Oh, here's a guy. Yeah, this is... Right, this is the bandwidth. This is the bandwidth problem. They're all appearing now. You see, you wait around for a couple of minutes, which is what I was doing there. And it's like the trains, when the trains weren't working. You wait around for a while, but that wasn't a couple of minutes, that was like 15, 20 minutes. And they start working, but what I wanted was one of these guys. So, say this guy could be a player, right? He could be a player. And you focus on him. They call it inner thought. It's not inner thought. It's got fuck all to do with inner thought. It's like a focus. What do they call it? Focus in Days Gone. And I have played a hell of a lot of Days Gone. I've got over 1,000 hours in Days Gone. God, I love that game. I call it focus because that's what it is. You are focusing. You are focusing on something in the game. Now you do that and you get no menu. However, if you go to some NPCs, you get a menu and you can interact with the NPCs, but it's not add friend request or invite to party. You only get that with players. An NPC would never have that ability or function. Why would you want to add an NPC as a friend or invite an NPC to a party, even if it was an AI? Oh yeah, but it's such an advanced AI that you can add it as a friend.
Area 18's Premier Centre for
Really?
Business Development.
What, so
Any of our associates will help
you add an AI entity in a game as a friend, and then what? Have a chat with it. Ask the AI how it's doing. You know, if you go to a friend showed me the other day, openai.com. That is unreal, right? And he showed me a little bit about it. And he said the whole school, college uses it for doing maths and shit. And something so advanced exists like that. And that is an eye-opener.